Hello, so welcome back to my channel. So it's Kolo, and for this tutorial, for this series, will be based on Android Studio. So Android Studio, this is an integrated development environment for building Android application. So we will start step by step from installing Android Studio up to the basic projects that we will be selecting and try to develop them on Android Studio. So this is the purpose for those who have no idea behind Android Studio. They can start learning these basics, and then they feel free to expand or on other platform, other videos, other YouTubes, other documents. So this is just a start, and if you have not subscribed yet, kindly consider subscribe to my channel so that you will not miss video like this, as well as exchanging knowledge. So feel free for comment, like, subscribe and share as well. So without further ado, let's go and try to install Android Studio. Then after that, we'll be installing virtual or emulator. So let's go ahead. For those who have not installed Android Studio, for me I already have installed it. So I'm using the novel feature drop, but right now they have released a new version. So let's go and check. So simply go to your Chrome or any browser of your choice, such as Microsoft, Firefox, or any browser of your choice, and simply type download. You can download Android Studio, and you hit enter. Click the first link at the very top. Okay, for those who may not manage to see this link, I'll leave that link in the comment section. But for now, this is the website where you can download Android Studio. So you can see the current version right now is Android Studio Auto. So this is the new release. For this, by the time I was recording this video, it was 2025. So this is the new release. So for you may have a new different version of Android Studio, so don't mind. So simply go direct. So this is Android Studio for Windows, so don't mind. You can simply go ahead and click download. For those who are using Windows, so you simply go ahead and click download. You agree on terms and conditions at the far bottom, and then you simply download. You see it's for Windows, you simply click download, and your download will start at the very top here. As you can see, our download has now started, so that's cool. And for me, I already have installed this, so there's no need of me install it again. So simply I will stop this process here, but you have to wait it until it finish. Then you locate this file or this program at your downloads, then you double click it, then you run it, and then Android Studio will open. Follow those steps to install. They are very easy steps to follow, nothing is complicated there. Simply follow and then install that one. Okay, for those who are using other operating system, or those who need to look for a lower version, so you can simply also get those versions at very far below within this page. Just go to this place has been written the achieve. It's the archive or not, I don't know, it's archive or achieve, whatever is it. So download on archive, then you simply click on this link here. It will take you on a different page, and then simply scroll, agree with term and condition, then you will see this other version of Android Studio. So in case you are using Linux or Mac OS, any other operating system, if you need to install the current feature, which is the auto or the current version, you simply click this or this drop down menu here, and then you navigate to, you can see for those who are using Mac, if you're using a Mac Intel, you can simply download this one. If you're using Mac Apple, you still use that one. If for Windows, you can still click on this. Okay, so if you need a zip file, that is, you can still install that zip file and then you extract on your computer. So for Linux, you can use that, or you can use this one. Again, for those who need a lower version, maybe something like Noel, like the one I'm using right now. I'm using the Noel feature 3 drop, this one. This is the current version of Android Studio that I'm using. So if in case you need this, you can still go ahead and download this, the exe. It's only 1.4 GB storage, or you can download the zip folder, then you extract those files and then you run that program. So feel free to choose any version, but at least for me, I'll advise you to choose at least the current features or the current versions of Android Studio. They come up with additional features, making easy for you to code, and also debugging will become easy for you. So next thing we'll need to navigate. So once you install that, you simply go ahead and now open your Android Studio. So this is my Android Studio here. You simply just open that one. You can see I'm on Android Studio. You can see, let me just close it and then I run it again. So you can see the feature I was talking about. This is Noel feature 3. So let's give it time and it will be open. So Android Studio, this is Noel feature 3 drop. It's for 2021 1.3. So this is the current version of Android Studio I'm using. So once open, this is your window, or this is the window that you associate with it at the very first. So at the right now, I just need to show you how you can install the virtual device or an emulator. All these other things we'll be discussing it in the next video. For now, let me just show you how you can download on your emulator. Simply for those who are not aware of what an emulator is, this is a virtual device like your phone, a virtual device that acts similar like your phone. You can install apps on it, you can run to test your apps, make sure they are running on different screen size and other things. You can test your apps before you install it on your real devices. Okay, so for you to use this emulator or this virtual device, you'll need at least a machine that has a higher capability or a higher processing power in terms of RAM. At least ensure it have a higher RAM, at least recommended 16 and above. So for me right now, I'm using a machine that has a lower RAM or doesn't have that higher processing capability. So for me, I'll not be using emulator. Most of the time I'll be using my phone as a debugging tool to run or install this application. But for you, if you have a good machine that can able to handle emulator or this virtual device, you can go ahead and simply click on device manage. On this device manage, you simply need to create that one virtual device. For now, there are no anything has been created, but you can go ahead and click on add. Then you need to create a virtual device. Then you just need give it time, another window will open, and for this window you can see we have different size. Make sure this is selected, the form factor, make sure it is selected for phone. If you are developing these Androids for tablet, ensure you have virtual devices or this emulator for tablets. But for us, will be most of the time we'll be using phone. So these are all the API or all the virtual devices that we have, up from Pixel to small phones. So every screen size, in short, we have different screen size. So based on what your needs, you can install any, but for me, I will recommend maybe try to install something at least Pixel 5 or at least up to Pixel 9. Maybe for now, just have something that has a screen that will cover most of users. So at least from Pixel 4 to something Pixel 9. So these are some of the screens that they don't have a higher resolution, or maybe I can say the most of users having these phones that have this screen size. So it's good to have this API with this or these virtual devices. So click any of your choice. For me, I'll just select, for me I could have select any of these. So you can run Pixel 5, Pixel 4, 6 Pro or whatever. But let's say you don't want to click on Pixel 9, you can simply select that and you click on next. So it's normal, sometimes it may tell you there is no system image available, but you give it time, it complete to load, then you can see this is the virtual device. So you can see this is a 2022 2424 by 1080 pixel, so 6.24 inch screen size. It takes only 1.8 GB system image to download it. So make sure at least you have a strong computer with high processing power. Then once all that is done, you can simply go ahead and install it. So make sure it's selected and then you click on finished and then you install. For me, if I try to install it, you simply need to accept it and it will start installation immediately. Once this is complete, you'll be able to see your virtual device here. But for me, I know my machine is not capable of handle this emulator, so there's no need of installing it. I simply cancel those process and close that. But once that is complete, you will have your virtual devices and you simply need to select it and then it will appear at the top here. Then once you are done and you want to test your application, you simply click on run and your emulator will run on this screen. So for me, I'll be using debugging. So I'll be using my phone as a developer, for debugging my application. So for those who are on the same level or in same condition or same situation whereby your machine cannot handle that, simply go on your phone settings, go to build number of your phone, tap for at least tap 7 times and a developer mode will be enabled on your phone. Once you confirm that developer mode is enabled your phone, you can use USB debugging for debugging. So simply connect your phone with USB via laptop port and then this Android will be able to detect that and it will display your phone here at the top. Once that is connected, once we have create our app, you can go ahead and also run, and that application will simply run on your phone. So this is all for today. See you in the next video. Again, don't remember to subscribe, like, comment and share. See you in the next good video. It's goodbye.